I'm in Harrogate today at the home of local grassroots football club NIDD United to kick off the Football Association's new partnership with Nationwide Building Society around their Respect campaign. Now I'm really excited to see grassroots football make a comeback after a difficult few months and impressed with the football on display as well as their ability to respect the COVID guidelines. Now later on we're going to be surprising the NIDD United under-15s with two very special guests. We've got England goalkeeper Jordan Pickford and Three Lions legend, John Barnes.
And here is Barnes, he scored!
Okay, it's going to be very exciting. We're going to have a conversation about how we can create positive environments in grassroots football and make sure there's mutual respect, not just in football, but society as a whole. We have got England goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, and Three Lions legend, John Barnes. Here they are, guys, look at this. We're talking about respect today, guys. I'd love to ask Jordan, first of all, particularly as a goalkeeper, it's a position where everyone's got something to say about a goalkeeper, if it's your teammates, the opposition, the fans. How does that come into your everyday experience?
Yeah, of course, with football, playing in front of big crowds, going away stadiums, you're going to get a lot of abuse. No matter what, if I win a massive game, depends who we're playing, or if we lose, I still go up and shake everyone's hand, and that's the respect I was brought up on when I was a young kid.
The respect that you also have to have for each other is important, and not just in terms of not abusing each other, because you're not going to do that as teammates, but more importantly, the value that you put on each other. And I think from a team perspective, that's the most important thing. Respect yourselves and respect your teammates.
We're also going to have a penalty shootout you guys are going to get to do against Jordan, which is great. He's looking forward to it. You think about where you're going to go. He's done his research on you already, guys. He's got his research ready.
Just take the penalty, Fred. Ignore me. Freddie, when you take the penalty, I will not be in the way. Freddie, was that my fault? You can do it.
Oh!
Sorry, 50 million watching.
Go on then. Give it loads. Oh, yes. And placement. Come on, Messi. Show me what Messi would do. Oh, love it.
Good pen, lad.
Right, guys, thanks for sitting down with us. We've got a great group of, obviously, professionals, grassroots players, coaches, parents, referee. I think it's a great inclusion as well. Talking about from a coaching perspective, how much do you try and instill the idea of showing respect on the pitch to your players at a young age?
It starts beyond players having mutual respect. It starts with coaches turning up and showing up to create a really good environment for the players to enjoy. If the players enjoy it, then their parents are going to enjoy it.
How do you feel in those situations where you feel like, well, maybe they're not showing me the respect that I would show to them? How do you react to that?
If they want to do that, then they can do that, because I don't want to react in a way that that's going to get me into trouble. Sort of just kind of put my head up and just get on with it, I guess.
Let's talk about refereeing. You know, you've been involved in 3 Women's FA Cup finals, the pinnacle of what you can do. How was your journey getting there, and what sort of incidents did you find with respect being the central question there?
It was hard overcoming the barriers from the abuse that you would get on the sides, but I was always really positive. I would hold my hands up and say, look, you know, I'm learning, but please respect that I'm learning the game and give me the space and the environment to do that.
Talk about refs being scrutinised. It's probably the most scrutinised part of the pitch. They won't necessarily show a striker missing loads of chances, but they will show goalkeepers mishaps. And it doesn't matter how good you are, they're going to happen at some point. How do you deal with them?
It's about being the bigger person in that moment, and you know, you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes in everyday life.
You know, if you give a striker a lot of grief for missing open goals, he's never going to get there to score again.
Exactly.
So I think for goalkeepers, I'm sure that Jordan would have been through it, whereby the support he gets when he makes a mistake, and it's real support.
I imagine you're going to react a lot better to someone giving you that positive reinforcement rather than being negative, right?
Yeah, definitely, because if someone's being negative, it can definitely catch on and then not making everyone better. It's like respecting everyone's time that they've taken to come here. The ref doesn't want to get shouted at, and the spectators don't want to watch shouting, they want to watch the game.
Your child comes home from a game, they're going to be in a much better mood if they've won the game, but also if they've had a good time.
But whether they win or they lose, you've got to encourage that. You've got to take the positives from either of those. It's a team effort, and they have to show that respect. It has got to be enforced from home.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us. I think it's been a really good chat. Everyone here can play a part, whether it's players, coaches, parents, referees. Mutual respect's been shown, and great work at NIDD United, so keep it up, and thanks everyone.